Yeah, good morning. I had to put this out there because yesterday, yesterday I asked a woman, "Do she know what a helpmeet is?" And her reply is, "No, she didn't know what that was." And basically, what I gave her was, "That's the sense of your power. That's the sense of your creation. That's why God even made you how He made you, because with that, if you use that, then a lot of your problems or anything that you're looking, it'll go away." And same thing for a man. He made us specifically a kind of way, and there's a divine order, which is God, man, woman, and child. So, if a woman, now think about this: if a woman can pull in 100,000 on her own, right? That means that's how strong she is. But now, if she implement her power, which is to be a helpmeet to a man, then that will escalate from 100,000 to 1,000,000 or better. Now, of course, she has to apply that to the man that God has given her. So now the man has to understand his power of being the second in command, basically God, man, woman, and child. So he has to execute the plan that God gave him. That's when he gets his helpmeet. His helpmeet is to execute the plan that God gave them. So when they do that, they max out. There's no cap. Like the young people, the YN say today, capping. There'll be no cap. You will never cap out once you implement that. What does this look like? It looks like when every car is made specifically the way it's made, and it's made so it can be used like it's supposed to be used, such as you have luxury cars. Luxury cars give you a feeling of an apartment on wheels and still have the stamina of a sports car. Okay, boom. Then you have sports cars. Then you have Formula One sports cars. See, all of those things. Now, if you take a Formula One and you put it on the highway, can it perform on the highway? Of course it can. But it will run into a lot of problems that a normal car wouldn't run into, such as you're going to get a lot of tickets, may stand jail time, all kinds of things for putting that Formula One on the highway. See what I'm saying? So now, some women are Formula Ones. Now, if they're Formula Ones, they do not belong on a regular highway. They belong with a man that is on a different standard. That's just what it is. That's the formula to it all. So now let's get this definition of this though, because a lot of the times we don't understand this, the word cheating. Now that you have this concept of what's supposed to go on, now if you should hook up with a woman or a man that is not in your caliber, but now you see another woman or a man that you feel like that's in your caliber, and you switch lanes to that other person, that is called cheating. Why? Because you're cheating to try to get ahead. That's the definition of cheating. To do something uh, 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 negative to get ahead. A lot of the people feel like they're cheating and they're dealing with people that don't even get them ahead. So really, you're wasting time. You're not even cheating at that point. But now, why do they call it cheating? Because you're supposed to figure out now, can a car turn into a Formula One? Yes, it can. Can a Formula One turn into a regular car? Yes, it can. You just have to do a heck of a lot of maintenance for that to happen. So if you should get that type of vehicle, then you have to put that much in to make it to what it's supposed to be. And you have to do now, what is strength? What I told a person, strength is to endure until a change. So now, if you're in a relationship and you endure until they turn into that Formula One, or you endure until that racetrack, that highway turns into a Formula One racetrack, this is what you do. This is what strength is. But today's time teaches you to think of self and pull the ripcord and jump out of the relationship before it even can turn into whatever it turn into. So now, what do you call yourself doing? You think you're cheating to get ahead, but you never do. You're just doing nothing. You're wasting time. So before you know it, it's years past, and then you're looking back and you say, man, I ain't did nothing with my life, and I've wasted time. Now, have you accumulated things? Have you had cars, apartments, and things like that? Yes, you have. But still inside yourself, you're still empty because you haven't tapped in to what God wants us to be. So there's great power. There's great power in a woman. There's great power in a man. That's just like even a man. Even if he made it to $1 million without a help me, if he put a help me to that situation, it's $1 billion. There's no cap to it. The plan of God and a help me, a man with the plan of God. Those are the mathematics. Love everybody, man. Be blessed. And I gotta keep going as long as God is not mad at me.